Hi there, I'm Willow Grace, and I wanted to tell you a little bit about each sign. So I'm going through each one, and I want to tell you next is Gemini. I wanted to offer a video about if you want to learn a little bit more about this sign, if you want to understand the energy of how it is in astrology and its purpose. So if you want to see more like this, please hit the like and subscribe button. And I would love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. So let's dive in. Gemini. Gemini is the third sign of the zodiac. It's symbolized by the twins and learning language. Gemini is the communicator of the zodiac. They're adaptable, they're versatile. Gemini demonstrates the gift of conversation, and they always have something to say. Gemini, people with a lot of Gemini energy in them, they're always on the go, they're very busy, they're active, they're full of movement. This includes their hands, their mouth, their feet. They are constantly on the move as if they have an internal motor, and it's always on. The sign does not sit still for very long, and they love to interact with other people. They love news, gossip, trivia. They have a huge hunger and a desire for this information, and they're generally curious about everything. They're interested in what you think, and this includes your thoughts, your ideas, your opinions, and they love and appreciate all types of exchanging ideas with others. Relaxation to someone who is Gemini is daydreaming about an idea or using their hands to create something. This energy is all about, to them, it's the love of play. They love to play the devil's advocate by taking the opposing view, not necessarily because they believe the opposing view, but they're going to do this to stimulate the discussion and to explore all sides of an argument or a discussion. By taking this position, they gain knowledge about what you're thinking and broaden their knowledge about what's going on with them and what they thought. Gemini seeks knowledge from experience and oral traditions of telling and passing on the information in story format. It's always about the narrative with a Gemini. I call them like the pollinator of the zodiac because they flip from one piece of information in person to another, sharing that information. Since Gemini are so adept with their forms of communication, they use this fact and their ability to gain information from others. And they use this to find common ground with other people. They can communicate with just about anybody because they have little snippets of information about a lot of different things. They can create a conversation by just using various pieces of interesting information that they've accumulated. Gemini actively look to find a common ground with people. They flourish in journalism, radio, media positions, and content creation. Basically, anything that wants to share content or information and data with others. Gemini, they reap the rewards of this information that they're gathering using magazines, periodicals, newspapers, catalogs, all types of social media, email, text, phone, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. This is all Gemini energy. Gemini is not the formal academic. Gemini is better known as being colloquial. It is common sense energy. Gemini skills and abilities that they can relate to their everyday life. It's more conversational, it's immediate, it is now, and it's modern, it's empirical. Gemini, they seek that common thread in all things, and they want to share this insight with others. Being the pollinators, the bees that go from one flower to another, they are disseminating and gathering the pollen and the information as they go, wanting to share it with anybody who will listen. So Gemini is the first sign in the zodiac, and it's mutable, meaning they mediate change and they change their modes of expression frequently. This makes them effective at all types of communication because Gemini has the ability to reflect other people's body language even without realizing it. This gift, it helps them with creating the flow of information exchange. Gemini The energy is very youthful. It's kind of like a Peter Pan quality. They're youthful. They're often referred to as being young at heart. They remain young in the mind, the body, and the spirit. And it's how they keep their inner child alive. Regardless of their age, they're always on it and connected with the pulse of society, meaning that they're well informed. They like to be the first in the know with anything that's trending, any topics that are brand new. They want to have and use the newest version of a service or a technology device. They will most likely own the most updated device that they can afford, and they like to be the first in line for anything. These people, they're generally very clever. They think fast on their feet, and negotiating just for the fun of it with several people and obstacles all at the same time. Think of them as a free-flowing air, like the wind. The main role for them is to gather information and send it out into the world as quick and as efficiently as possible. And that would be like a breeze. So Gemini has a love of phones, computers, all forms of communication methods. They're very key to understanding them. Gemini without a phone, email, or social media, they're going to feel like they're lost. They also love their vehicle, because if Gemini is unable to drive, then they will be an expert at all forms of public transportation, or they would spend a lot of money on Uber or bus transportation. They certainly do not want to sit at home and wait for a call or a text or a visitor. They are the ones that go out and make the connections. Gemini head out into the world for future interactions with others. In this modern world, with the advances of technology, it's now possible for them to connect and exchange ideas with all kinds of people from anywhere, near and far, anytime. They only need to have their Wi-Fi. So Gemini is ruled by the planet of Mercury. The symbol is a circle of spirit and the crescent of the soul. The mind links the spirit and the soul and the matter body together. So this is Gemini's always being on the go, always being busy, always doing something. They chat on the phone, they text, they message, or they write a quick note, or they make witty posts on their social media platforms. They're always quick on their feet and agile on their minds. If you want to spread the word or share information with others quickly, you need to have a Gemini to help you do this. So look to where you have Gemini in your chart, notice the planets or the aspects within that house, and this is where you can expect to find this Gemini energy.